How excited are you for people to see it? And what would it mean to snag a nomination potentially this year? I mean, I think, when you make something that you're so proud of, like, the ultimate gift is for it to just resonate with people and for people to like it. And I think we're both so proud of this movie and so just excited for it to get out there and for people to get to experience it. It really is like an immersive theater experience, and so I'm just excited for people to get out there and to experience it.
For a father to see your daughter, who is now a young woman, it's safe to say, handle herself with grace and dignity and elegance and kindness, and she does have a special thing. Talent. She's just her. But she doesn't cut herself short. She knows that her work is important, and she works. There's nothing Vanessa or I could have or anyone could have done more to make me more proud. When Lily Rose Depp joined her Nosferatu co-stars for a fancy supper at the St. Pancras Renaissance Hotel in London, she attracted attention in a sophisticated black cord. The 25-year-old daughter of Johnny Depp and Vanessa Paradis looked sophisticated in the form-fitting pencil skirt and button jacket. She completed the look with a cream-quilted Chanel purse and a pair of silver heels. Lily, who has represented Chanel since 2015, accessorized her eye-catching ensemble with silver open-toe heels. She accessorized with delicate earrings and styled her hair in a perfect bun. Willem Dafoe, Nicholas Hoult, and Emma Corrin, who co-starred with her in Nosferatu, were all pleasant to have around. Doing interviews, talking to talk, babbling, all that stuff, and then people can do that. It's not just that she actually has something to say. Same with my boy. So very lucky. And one day they'll be my parents and they can change my diapers.
During Johnny Depp's long career, his love life has been talked about. People mostly remember his rough marriage with Amber Heard, which caused a lot of drama, but before that he dated other famous women too. But the most important relationship for him was with Vanessa Paradis. They had a daughter named Lily Rose together during their time together. Because Lily Rose Depp's parents are famous, a big-time movie star, and a well-known French singer, model, and actor, folks often think her life must be a breeze. Sure, she's never had to stress about money, but everyone faces their own challenges. Turns out Lily Rose for a serious illness, but it was my life. So if I had one, I'd be following Gracie Mathers. Something most of her fans didn't even know about. After talking openly about her struggle with an eating disorder, she's found more freedom to focus on her work without as much stress. She's teamed up with Chanel as a spokesperson and influencer, and she's also landed roles in 3 new projects coming up soon. These days it's common knowledge that every celebrity faces intense scrutiny from the public eye. If they say something wrong, it can wreck their career and life. Lily Rose Depp herself nearly got cancelled over accusations of racism. Luckily, her friend stood up for her, and evidence showed the accusation wasn't true. It's a sad truth that many female stars have faced eating disorders in recent years. It's positive that some of these celebrities openly talk about their struggles, showing others they're not alone yet. It's disheartening that so many have dealt with eating disorders, and the intense spotlight they're under likely plays a big part in that. Celebrities face more than just the fear of being cancelled, many in scrutiny over their appearance. Lily Rose Depp gained fame in her late teens, a vulnerable time for anyone, so dealing with such harsh judgment must have been tough. Plus, women's bodies are scrutinized way more than men's, putting nearly impossible expectations on Lily Rose. When Lily Rose Depp landed on the cover of French Elle, it was a huge milestone in her career and life. Being selected for such a prominent publication is a significant achievement for Lily Rose. It was especially meaningful because she opened up publicly for the first time about her struggle with anorexia. It really hurts and brings me down because I put so much effort into battling this illness. I was much younger when I faced anorexia, and it was incredibly tough to handle. Anyone who's been through this knows how hard it is to get back to normal life. In late 2020, Johnny Depp received the first ever Rhonda's Kiss Healing and Hope Award for his dedication to supporting cancer patients in need. During his acceptance speech, Depp talked about visiting sick children in hospitals and understanding the struggles of their parents. He also shared a personal story about his daughter, Lily Rose, who battled a severe E. coli infection as a child. Her kidney shut down, and there was a moment when Johnny feared she might not survive. To the parents here tonight, who I mentioned earlier, I've seen your bravery firsthand. I was one of those parents 4 weeks when my daughter was sick. I stayed in the London hospital with her for 3 weeks, not knowing if she would make it. Parents, you have my utmost respect. You have my commitment to stand with you in this noble fight always. We will never give up. It's as simple as that.
Great Ormond Street, where it was. I was the parent when my daughter was ill, and it was. I've known darkness in my life, but that was the darkest period ever, you know. It was when I was doing Sweeney. I'd always kind of done these visits, but after that the visits became more and more important because the kids, bless them, you know. They're so strong, they're so courageous. But the parents are the ones who are slowly dying. And to be able to bring a smile or a giggle to these people it means everything in the world to me.
But wait, there's more. There are other interesting stories about Lily Rose's death that you didn't know before. Your dad was also in that with you. Do you guys ever see yourself acting again together? Do you look at projects together? You know, I think never say never. You know, that's really not something that I consider first and foremost. And what's interesting to me is the particular character that I may or may not be playing. And then the story that it's telling and everything. But yeah, I love to work with great actors.
Doing interviews, talking and babbling, all that stuff, and people can do that. It's not just that she actually has something to say. Smart kid. Same with my boy. Very lucky. And one day they'll be my parents and they can change my diapers.
Johnny Depp is super famous these days. He's been in loads of movies, making tons of teenagers swoon over him and hitting the headlines left and right. But to his kids, Lily Rose Depp and Jack, he's just good old dad. Lily Rose Depp is just in her 20s, but already kicking butt in her career, being there for her fam, and setting trends in beauty and style. But there's way more to her than meets the eye. She's got a whole bunch of hidden depths and cool stories that make her as awesome as she is stunning. Lily Rose Depp is the daughter of the famous actor Johnny Depp and French singer and model Vanessa Paradis. Growing up with parents who are big-time entertainers ain't easy, but Johnny and Vanessa made sure to keep their family life out of the spotlight as much as possible. Lily Rose appreciates that they gave her and her brother a low-key upbringing, saying my folks did a great job of keeping our lives private. So keeping things to myself has always been a big deal for me. Lily Rose has got acting in her blood. Being the offspring of the legendary Johnny Depp, acting wasn't really on her radar as a kid, but a short 5-minute role in a little film called Tusk changed everything for the 14-year-old. She explained to Bureau that this small gig made her realize that acting was her thing, because it made her feel so alive and joyful to play a character. She said, I wasn't expecting that at all. Even her superstar parents were caught off guard. Johnny Depp spilled to German mag Gala via HuffPost, saying, honestly, I'm a bit concerned. What Lily Rose is diving into right now is not what I saw coming, especially at her age. But that's okay. These are her passions, and she's enjoying herself. Lily Rose mentioned to Bureau that her always chill parents back her artistic journey on screen and are there if she needs them. But she's all about carving her own way and making it on her own terms. Since Tusk, Lily Rose has taken that spark she felt as a young teen in front of the cameras and run with it. Lily Rose Depp's mom is the amazing and stunning Vanessa Paradis. Vanessa is famous globally for her modeling skills and killer voice. Just like her French mama, Lily Rose can strut her stuff on the runway and shares her mom's love for singing. Paradis shot to fame at just 14 with her hit song, Joe La Taxi, back in 1991. Lily Rose Depp spilled to The Sun, saying, when I was little, I wanted to be a singer, just like mom. Every little girl wants to be like her mom. While she didn't follow in her mom's musical footsteps, Lily Rose did pick up on another one of her mom's talents. Vanessa ruled the fashion world in the 90s as the ultimate Chanel girl. She rocked as the face of Coco perfume and was basically fashion icon Karl Lagerfeld's muse. And just like acting is in Lily Rose's blood, fashion and modeling are part of her DNA too. At just 16, she snagged the gig as the face of Chanel's Fall 2015 eyewear collection, Pearl. And the next year, she was the face of Chanel No. 5 Low. Chanel holds a special place in Lily Rose's heart. She spilled the beans to Harper's Bazaar, saying, "I have loads of memories of sneaking into my mom's closet and swiping her Chanel stuff. Tough when I was little, and both my mum and grandma always rocked Chanel perfume." Johnny Depp is head over heels for his kids, and his little girl means the world to him. He tried to put into words his feelings about fatherhood during an interview with CBS this morning, saying, "She's everything. The baby is everything. It's just incredible, my little family. It's just so real. It's the only thing that's ever truly mattered to me. Everything else is just a blur." He couldn't stop gushing about how, since his daughter came into his life, he's been on cloud nine like never before. Babies have a way of doing that to you, Johnny. As Lily Rose Depp has blossomed into a smart and talented person, her dad's belief in her has only gotten stronger. Johnny told People Lily's got it all together. She's sharp and one of the smartest people I've ever met. Whatever she's up to, if she ever needs advice, I'm here for her. Kids will do their own thing, but as a parent, all you can do is be supportive, and that's what I am. Lily Rose shares similar feelings about her dad. In a since-deleted Instagram post via the international news, she said, "My dad is the kindest, most loving person I know. He's been an amazing dad to my little brother and me, and everyone who knows him would say the same." This came after her dad's big legal battle with his ex-wife, Amber Heard. Back in 2015, Lily Rose Depp said she's sexually fluid. She talked about it as part of the self-evident truths thing, according to Bustle. In Nylon magazine, she basically said, "You don't gotta slap a label on yourself, because things can change. It's like super flexible. You know, kids shouldn't feel like they gotta stick a tag on themselves and be like, 'This is me, this is what I'm into.' I was just saying, you don't gotta do that." So she's not all about sticking to one gender, but it looks like she's got a thing for good-looking folks when it comes to dating. Lily Rose Depp has been with some seriously attractive people in the short time she's been old enough to date. Think about names like Ash Stymist, Timothy Chalamet, and Austin Butler. They've all been lucky enough to hang out with her for a bit. Just because Lily Rose comes from showbiz royalty and is killing it in acting now, doesn't mean she hasn't had tough times. When she was 7, she got really sick with E. coli food poisoning, and it messed up her kidneys, according to Today. Her folks, Johnny Depp and her mom, were right there for her during that scary time. Johnny even said on the Graham Norton show that when Lily was sick was the worst time in his life, and he's been through some tough stuff himself. She had another battle with her health during her teen years, but this time it was an eating disorder. She opened up about it to French Elle, as reported by Hello, saying that when she saw mean comments online about her weight and looks, it really got to her. "It hurts a lot and depresses me, because I have spent a lot of energy fighting the disease." Lily Rose Depp admitted she struggled with anorexia when she was younger, but managed to fight through it and now feels proud of where she's at. Depp has been real about dealing with her mental health, especially anxiety. According to W Magazine, she feels the least anxious when she's in front of the camera. That's because when she's playing a role, she's like a whole other person and can kind of step out of herself. You got some actors who go to college, but others skip the whole formal schooling thing and just focus on their creative stuff. Lily Rose Depp ditched her college prep school at 16 so she could go all in on acting and modeling. Depp's folks were cool with her leaving school at 16, echoing their own paths. She thinks the idea that you have to go to college for success is bogus and believes everyone's journey is unique. She's big on always learning, even without traditional schooling. Not having a degree doesn't mean Depp isn't smart or curious about learning. She told Vogue she's all about reading and researching whatever catches her eye. She's dug into books like Catcher in the Rye, Haruki Murakami's Norwegian Wood, and Yuval Harari's Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind, among others. Come to me. Come to me. Hear my caller. Come to me. The actress is getting ready to promote the forthcoming Sferatu, a 1992 film, also starring Bill Skarsgård, Nicholas Hoult, Aaron Taylor-Johnson, and more, and directed by Robert Eggers. She plays the eerie young character Ellen Hutter in the gothic horror film, who attracts the attention of the vampire Count Orlok, Skarsgård, or Firm Beyond. Lily Rose is absolutely phenomenal, and that this remake of the tale is even more Ellen's story than previous versions. When the trailer for the film debuted in November, fans were ecstatic when the diva posted the sneak peek on her Instagram account. Depp insisted that everything was quite light-hearted on the set, despite complaints about the show's exploitative themes. "I don't believe that anyone went completely insane or went full method," she remarked. On December 25th, Nosferatu opens in theaters. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to us. We promise even better content. See you soon.